All right, so this is a suggestion via a channel member. The name of the video is Anti-Trumpers Live in an Alternate Reality. Let's see where this video takes us, guys. Let's do it.
No king, power to the evaporate. Hey, I love that. I also love your shirt.
Good.
Where'd you get that?
Power to the people,
I bought
evaporate
this
hate.
from an artist in Key West at a artisan market.
Oh, I love it.
And he traded it to me for chiropractic care.
All right, some good old barter.
love that.
I've been reading about souls and how the souls communicate with love.
Yeah.
So I think
Okay.
love wins.
Okay.
There's power to the people, but
Well, the cult wants us uneducated,
Okay.
we need
unhealthy, broke.
to talk with love to each other.
Yes. This one
The
says
cult.
the cult wants us uneducated, unhealthy, broken in order to control us.
That's
When you
right.
say the cult, who are you talking about?
The people that believe that Trump knows what he's doing, he's an evil person. It's motivated by hate. He's motivated by hurting people. His father was cruel to him and destroyed him as a child. When he was 20, he was throwing hardballs at his niece, who was 6, and he was throwing them hard enough to break bones in her. He's been a horrible person his whole life, and it's getting worse. He has power, and his cult thinks he's wonderful. It's like the people that drank the Kool-Aid and died.
Jim Jones reference.
James, they went to South America because a cult leader led them, and they all died because they're crazy.
So Trump
People
won the
that-
popular vote.
No, he didn't. That was those results were.
Election deniers. So here's the thing, guys. I would definitely say that Trump support basically breaks down into two separate halves. There are some that will follow him no matter what to the end of the time, basically until the end of times, basically. And then there's the other camp that believe that the people that are around Trump are definitely better than the people that were going to be around Kamala Harris, or the people specifically had more interest in the American people more so than giving our money to foreign nations. I would say there are two solid camps. Basically, pick one. I mean, there may be three too. The ones who just absolutely have strong hatred for the Democrat Party, what they represent in 2025, and yeah, they just had no interest in Kamala Harris in the first place. But I would say that it breaks down into probably those three groups.
Completely manufactured, and it's shown that technology shows how you can change results.
Well, I heard about that.
Twice. He lost because of the Electoral College. They distorted things. So
Okay. Well, I heard about that
He's a
happen.
loser. He's bankrupted everything he's ever done. And he's just horrible, and he's
I
ruining this
heard
country.
about
I
that
don't
in the
care.
2020 election, but we were told that was a conspiracy theory, and we
Did he
couldn't
just
say
walk off
that.
mid-conversation?
Where is he going?
Okay.
He's over here talking about conspiracy theories that we are not allowed to believe in. So that was very interesting. Did he literally leave?
Yeah,
He's
he walked
literally
off.
leaving. I didn't mean to make him leave. Okay, explain your shirt.
This is going to be Mexican Spanish specifically. Mother, effer, let's say. Yeah.
You really want me to?
Yes.
Okay. Chinga tu madre is Spanish or Mexican.
Mexican
for
Spanish.
mother. So chinga tu maga means maga.
Okay, all right. I love it. Do you speak Spanish?
Not enough.
Not enough. Where'd you get that shirt?
I'm learning online.
Okay, all right. I love it. That's really
Easy
funny.
to come up with.
Yeah. So it says ICE equals Gestapo. First, just for the audience, where
Wow.
have we seen the Gestapo before?
1930s Germany, when they were rounding up the Jews and putting them in cattle cars and sending them off to concentration camps with no
okay.
due process.
And what would happen at those concentration camps?
At first, they were just rounding them up and saying they were detaining them, but then they slaughtered them, put them in gas chambers.
Right.
And so
We're not there yet, but
yeah.
it didn't start with gas chambers.
Okay. Do you think that's a real possibility?
I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, that place in El Salvador is not a place that I wouldn't expect, or I would not be surprised to hear that people are being, I don't know if they would do mass murder. In the world we have today, I don't know that it could be kept secret enough to allow it to happen, but
But you think if they could get away with it, they would?
I think they might.
Why?
All right. So you think ICE agents are equal to the Gestapo?
I think that they're behaving that way. I think that they swore oaths to uphold the Constitution,
Right.
and
And to protect like American citizens and their residents, right? Right. Or the ones who basically jumped our border.
they are not doing that. They are acting in violation of the Constitution and
What part of the Constitution are they violating?
Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, 14th Amendment.
Okay.
There's all kinds of places
Fifth.
they're violating, and they're a
Fourth?
disgrace to the badge.
Well, I mean, I see if he's coming from this perspective, then I think the fourth would probably make sense in his head, but I still don't see how that means anything in this context.
They were.
Okay. So should we abolish ICE altogether, or do you think it just needs to be reformed?
6 to 1, half dozen of the other. I mean, that's kind of a semantics.
He said nothing.
Abolish it and bring it back and call it customs enforcement and immigration.
So you think that ICE
So you mean like Customs and Border Patrol? Guys.
agents are acting like the Gestapo?
I do.
Okay. Where else have we seen the Gestapo?
I absolutely get it. Yeah.
Where else?
Yeah.
Germany.
Yeah, where else?
Germany. So like the Nazi soldiers and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. And you think ICE agents are taking people for just their
Yes.
characteristics and stuff? And
Yes, they are.
okay. Can you give me examples of that?
Go up. It's on TV all over the place. I don't know what.
CNN?
I'm going to have an example right here for you. I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering
you're
where
holding
you've
a
seen them
sign.
acting like the
Figured
Gestapo.
you'd have
All
everything.
over the news.
Just one example.
You don't have an example. It's everywhere you look. Oh
Jeez.
yeah. So we're right-wing crap here. Huh?
So your shirt says,
Yeah.
Like, so whenever you challenge anyone's theories, they immediately go to some type of like dismissing the fact that you have a different ideology than them, most likely.
unless your
It's pitiful.
ancestors look like this, I can't read it because it's down below, but it says you're an immigrant.
Yeah.
You're probably an
you're
immigrant.
from an immigrant someplace.
No, I'm from a settler. My ancestors were settlers. Nope. There's a difference. Okay. I would love to explain this to him, but I'm not going to follow him because he's walking away from me. There's a difference between settlers and immigrants. Settlers come to a land that is undeveloped and they settle here and they build upon a land. Who's getting
That's kind of a stretch, but I hear you.
it taken away?
There's going to be about 11 million people that are going to lose.
Right.
You know, whether they make them try to work when they can't work or keep up with the paperwork, and they're making it more difficult for people to do the paperwork by closing down offices, firing people, so people just won't be able to get their benefits.
Yeah.
Benefits.
So a big component.
What people? Like, again, guys, listen. I all I'm hearing is nonsense. And like, did you find anyone with any intelligence to interview on the street, guys, or just the emotional bunch, guys, right? That are just completely living off of their feelings. It seems like that's all that we're seeing here, unless that is just indicative of the entirety of them, which is, I'm gonna be honest, is pretty valid.
Component of that is where they're making a work requirement. So people who are able-bodied, don't have any disabilities, and don't have
Okay, so we're talking
children
about
are going to
Americans.
have to start working 40
Right.
hours a month. Do you think that's fair for people to have to work 40 hours a month who are able-bodied to receive welfare?
I think it depends on, like,
No, it
why are they
shouldn't
not
depend on-
working now?
It shouldn't
Because
depend
the
on a single
Medicaid
thing.
and the welfare requirements there's no work requirement. That's why, because it's an easy paycheck.
I mean, if they're being lazy, yeah, they should work.
Okay, so what's the argument, right? What's the argument then? Like, listen, when it comes down to someone being completely able-bodied, this has nothing to do with the seniors. This has nothing to do with anyone that's handicapped or any of these things, right? We're not talking about these. We're talking about the ones who are lying, right? Who are on disability, who for nonsense that they can literally go and work. They can still work. Okay, I think any other country they still have to work. All right, let's just be honest here. But that's what we're talking about right now.
So he has done something good, right?
Maybe that's a small thing.
Your sign is hilarious. There's my camera. Tell me what it says.
It says, "Dear world, we're really sorry. Sincerely, most Americans."
What do you
Most-
think about the fact that most voters did vote for Trump because he won the popular election? So maybe most Americans, I don't know, because
I don't-
most voters
well, I
did
think
vote for him.
Well, not now. The polls
Oh,
are
I mean, listen. The left is completely down to like almost like less than 30%, bro.
way
I
in
hear
the
you.
other direction right now. His top score in any category is 37%. I mean, that's who approves of it.
But that doesn't really matter because most voters did vote for him. He won the popular vote.
He only won the popular vote by slightly over 1%. So
Okay, but
it
he
wasn't
won,
a
right?
big. It wasn't a big thing. We didn't get out in the same numbers that we did in the last election. It was our fault.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't imagine me driving down the street and caring what you have to say to me, bro. Like your opinions are so far from mine that I can't imagine like specifically getting out, like stopping my car and having a conversation with you about something that you're going to say that's going to be meaningful to me. Right? I just can't imagine it personally. Like listening to what we're encountering here as of right now on the street, none of this means anything to me.
We should have been out there.
Why do you think people weren't motivated?
Well, I think there are a lot of people that were worried about about the economy, which I keep saying
What?
they voted for Trump on the basis of the price of eggs, but now look at the price of everything. So,
How much are you paying for a dozen eggs? Well, it should be much less. Egg prices tumbled nearly 13% in April, the biggest monthly drop since 1984.
Should there not be any border patrol or border
Oh, no,
agents?
we have to have border control.
Okay.
And
So,
as long as it's done
What's the argument?
In conjunction with the rule of law
Okay.
and
Okay.
the requirements of the Constitution, I got no problem with it.
Okay. So
I agree.
when someone has a deportation order and they're taking people who have deportation orders and they're detaining
problem
them.
with that.
Okay, 'cause
So
that's
then
the
what's the
majority of what's
argument, bro?
happening.
No.
It's not. You think?
No, it's not.
Okay, because there's been about at this point I'm gonna average
Oh,
about
my.
500,000 to 600,000 people who have been deported from the Trump administration. You think at least 300,000 people did not have deportation orders?
What I question is, I don't know whether they should or they should not. That's for the courts to decide. But I know that they are they're going into courtrooms and arresting people that are doing exactly what the laws that are existing in this country are requiring them to do.
Okay, guys, we're gonna okay, I can't. Listen, I hear you, sir. I hear you. Right? You really want the truth to not be the truth. He really wants it. He's like, how dare Trump actually be doing something that he's actually saying. Listen, the deportation orders are. How about let's actually start this over here for a second. So Tom Homan basically dictated that there's 80 to 90% of the people that have come here on asylum that do not belong in this country. They will not, in fact, pass that, the overall metric. They're going to be here until their court trial, let's say, but we know, everyone basically knows 80 to 90% of them are going to have to be deported. All right, so these deportation orders are a thing. They're not going to self-deport. They're not. So what's going to end up happening is ICE is going to have to go out and basically remove the people that have, but for the most part, lied on their asylum. That's it. Economic migrancy is not one of the requirements basically to get into the United States of America for asylum. Are you being politically persecuted? Are you being persecuted because of who you are inherently? Are you part of some group and they recognize that group and that group is generally being treated terribly in your country, bro? You're not part of none of these things. You just do not have enough money. You're not making enough money. Economic migrancy is not asylum. They're coming here saying that they're coming for asylum. They do not qualify for asylum. This is why 80 to 90% of them are going to be removed. What's the argument? What's the argument, bro? It seems like whenever you do speak to some of these individuals specifically that are like this, you start to kind of like immediately realize that they agree, but they just don't want to agree because of whatever echo chamber they're in, or CNN. So CNN, MSNBC, either that's where you're getting your news exclusively, and it's so far against it because you're told that you cannot kind of back Trump under any reasons. But then you listen to the man speak, and he's like, "Yeah, we need borders. That's weird. Your party hates borders, right? They hate borders. It's like when I speak to Black people, like in the United States of America, and I listen to all the things that they say and they care about, and the things that they absolutely do not care about at all, like things that are not even welcome in their space, let's say, right? And you hear them speak, and you're just like, "Oh, so you're a conservative? Oh, no, Kamala Harris." And it's just like, bro, what do you mean by that? Every single thing that you just said I've known you for 20 years. Every single thing you say, do, want in life has nothing to do with what the party you're following is offering. None of it. All of it is against it. Let's say that here, guys. But either way, listen, do your thing. Live your best life, right? Live your best life. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. If you guys, are new here, please like and subscribe. In the meantime, I'll catch you guys later.